I do apologise for long episodes, and I don't mean to do them, but sometimes it's just easier to get everything done and out, because I am going to be cutting things, and I'm going to be speeding things up, so a 20-minute episode on my part may be reduced to lower than that. So anyway, welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Xenosaga. In this episode, we're going to, hopefully, resolve the engagement ring problem, and also, well, we're going to, blah 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 blah. I don't know. We're going to do something else that I haven't yet thought of. Oh yeah, we're going to go to the robot, the last place. This is my engagement ring? You went and found it for me? Thank you. Now I can go to him. This is just a token of my appreciation. Please take it. I think it'll come in handy. Decoder rate. Well, it will come in handy. Will come in handy indeed. Well, let's see where the segment address for the six is. Okay, segment file 8 is on board the Elsa. So we can head to the Elsa to get that, which is where we're supposed to go, but we'll put that off a little while and head somewhere else. We've got to do the maintenance on Cosmos now. I think Junior should be in our party, or are we on our own? Yeah, Junior is in our party, so now is a good time to go through and set his skills up, because he will need some good skills. I'd recommend starting off with the obvious against poison, and then, I don't know, evade +2 would be nice. What's the other one? Scope then. Sniper goggles. Maybe physical ether attack defense down. Okay. And then just make another one of those. And just equip them all. Just while we're at it, of course, Chaos a lot more. I'm gonna equip the sniper goggles. We probably should get some of these low-level ones that help boost his level up. And Ziggy, do the same for him with the new stuff we just bought. Once again, it's to level up. You have to level the same amount of, level a specific amount of number 2 or number 3 S levels. So it can get a bit tiring. I think I skipped over Momo, didn't I? Oh bloody hell! Oh, there we go, she's now at level 2, which means she can learn all the other stuff when she finally gets enough bloody points to do so. Character, whatever. I can't be bothered walking around the Elsa walking around with someone else. Anyway, as you saw, the Kugai Foundation is fairly limited. We're going to head to one of the most interesting parts, which is a lie. One of the better areas. Now this is where your emulated shit will fail, basically. No, it's where the I think the split parts will end on this particular. No, it's where if you have a ROM that's been split to accommodate separate DVDs, this area won't be available to you, and it'll fail. Oh, be careful with those. All those lined up there are weapons for AUGs. They're incredibly powerful. Can easily blow this shop away. Not to think that these people can operate these by hand. No. Okay, whatever. Okay, this is going to give us a quiz. It's a game machine. Would you like to play? Well, let's play. Welcome to the world of Destroy Runner. This is just a simple quiz game that requires absolutely no strength or reflex skills. Question 1. What's the name of the parts on the dock colony? Well, the parts shop is Talk to Me, not Take to Me, not Talk to Me, or not Socket to Me. It's Talk to Me. Correct. Question 2. What's the name of this eccentric professor at the robot while we're here? Well, I'm going to guess it's Professor Vanderkam. That was some dude way long ago. What is that? That was a good question. And it's a smelly looking purple t-shirt. I have no idea how you'd tell it's smelly, but there we go. I think this is more just to sell the guide. Who's all fired about the drill? Is it Mr. Driller? Who is? Well, we've got to find out from this name of people. I think it's Holger. It is Holger. I can't remember. It's not Swain, it's not Svein. They're all just little. Question 5. What's the name of the girl that can't speak at the dock clinic? Well, that's Looty. Is it spelled right? Lovely Momo. That's creepy, guys. Why is Momo lovely? What's wrong with Looty? You saying Looty is nice? That's something for your Xeno cards. Not that I care about that. Did you try that quiz game? There's quite a number of different questions. I've tried it, beat it several times, but I can't do it at all. Then you, sir, fail at life. I mean, just look it up on the internet, man. Anyway, these are all these latest apes, which are very nice looking. Those beautiful lines are irresistible. Not a lot nicer than what that one is there. That just looks like your regular enemy weapon, to be honest. Not a fan. Anyway, tuning and parts, we can get our eggs tuned up here. Yeah, they can restore FHP, which is obviously the Let's do some eggs tuning. What have we got? How much money have we got, actually? That's good. Oh, we've got plenty of money. This isn't going to be a problem. Let's first restore the FH. Oh, they do it fairly cheaply as well. Let's buy some more generators. Let's buy the generator for this. Buy the generator for that. No. We bought the doesn't say I bought it yet. Buy again. I'm just getting so confused by this menu, and by that one as well. There we go. Now we can equip all those, we can buy frames, which basically makes things more powerful. Which I don't care about. I mean, I don't want to waste my money so much on it. But there we go, I'm just buying it just so we can have them for the sake of completionists and pussies. Now we probably should restore the FHP of all of them. Because, well, it's such a... I hate the system for all this stuff. It's so laborious and tedious and annoying. There are weapons we can buy. AP shield is probably something good. You know what? Sod it. If you want to... if you want to look at using how to use those, fine, do it, but I don't care about them in the slightest. What's it? Say, I hear yelling and creeping from the bottom of their stairs. There's apparently an eggs factory, but it's still creepy, you know. Anyway, let's head down there then, shall we? Now, depending on who the people you have out, you can get some really interesting cutscenes down here. These are in chapters, by the way. A genius scientist appears. Episode, his name is. The place permeates some kind of fondness for the past. What's going on? This is no place for the likes of you. No, sir. Excuse me, what is this place? Ahem, very good of you to ask. This is the amazing, stupendous, absolutely fantabulous Foundation Robot Academy. But this is no time for me to be talking to you. No, sir. It sort of seems like an eggs factory. It sort of seems like an eggs factory, but it's a little different. Eggs, you say? Don't you dare compare this to those children's toys! No, sir! Children's toys? Then what in the world do you make it? All you do is keep asking questions. You're all kind of spies, aren't you? Who do you work for? Spies? We're nothing of the sort. I have a little interest in machines, is all, so I thought I'd ask. Interest in machines, you say? All right, I'll tell you. I'm building an invincible giant robot. Giant robot? No, you got it wrong. Invincible giant robot. Invincible giant robot? You don't believe me? Then I'll tell you an extra special secret. Want to hear it? That guy needs a pee. That's okay. Listen, the hopes and dreams of mankind lost have been scattered across the universe. Likewise, there are giant robot pods that we have forgotten in the past, floating around aimlessly in the universe. Do you understand? I don't understand. Well, figure it out. So I'm gathering together these dream fragments in an attempt to bring the giant robot back into this world. Dream fragments scattered across the universe? What a romantic notion. Right. For being modern young people, you show some promise. All right, that settles it. I've decided to entrust you with a dream of my part. Entrust us? What with? I want you to find the robot parts that I've been searching for years. My research has revealed that there are 6 kinds of robot parts in the world. Of course, we won't be doing it for free. If you find me, then I'll prepare for a special reward for you. He's pretty pushy. Fine. If we get these robot parts, we'll bring them to you. It's a promise. Oops, I forgot to say this. Some robot parts are useless by themselves. But it'll help you come back each time you find some robot parts. Anyway, every time you come back, he's just going to go on about what the hell's he's going to tell him his name now. Me, Professor. Basically, this dude's just going to tell you about it. Okay, he's going to run off now. You come back every time you find a set of parts like the arms, the legs, the torso, and I think the head doesn't give you anything separate. When you bring them all together, you get the Erde Kaiser, which basically is a ginormous fucking robot that deals 999 damage, which is the most damage anything can do in the game. So now we're going to head back down here and head into the Elsa. Well, there is actually, speak of the devil, in segment address 8, there is a robot part left leg. Now you can find the robot parts, what you still need to get, under the segment file, sorry. You see there we've got both the arms, and we'll get one of the legs. Now if we go back with both the arms, we get a special ether summon for Shion. But we'll do that in just a little while. Let's talk to people here. Beyond the log, we've already talked to everyone. Anyway, once again, it's fairly straightforward because, of course, we're known to the Durandal. I like the way they've actually booked us in. I mean, the people on the Durandal seem quite nice so far. But not anyone's allowed on the Durandal, of course. Only if there's an extreme emergency where everyone needs to be evacuated from the Kukai Foundation, or generally if you work there. The Durandal, it doesn't... I know it seems free and happy, but it really isn't. It's rather controlling, but I guess it's a nice life. I mean, you don't have to live on the same planet as such. You can just float around, but I guess it's really sort of compact, as in, if you live there, you're living in a really small area. But there we go. Enough of my inane ramblings. We're going to head on board the Elsa now, and that's it, really. Okay, well, we can speak to him, but I've just checked. It does involve us continuing with the storyline. We don't want to do that just yet. We want to head to the residential area, as I do believe there is a segment, there's decoder number 1. No, the park, sorry. I always get the residential area and the parks mixed up. Now you go with different people, and each of those segments with the professor will change. Now we're going to go back to the professor after I've gotten this, because I realised that you can actually get a summon already with those 2 parts that we already obtained. And I will go and sort everything out. But it's, as you see, there's quite a lot to do, and I think we'll end the part with getting the certain blade. So yeah, we'll have to head back to the Durandal, and I'll just basically cut out all the travels. There is a decoder somewhere hidden around here, if I seem to remember. In one of the pots, I seem to remember. I just love the Durandal in such a way because when it's docked, it really is beautiful. Oh, great, where is it? There we go, there's something glowing in the corner. Obtain Decoder 1. Now what does Decoder 1 fit with? Let's take a look then, shall we? Oh my god, I need a pee. Okay, Decoder 1 we haven't yet found the door for. And we haven't yet found the door for 5, 6, 12, 15 or 17. Okay. And yeah, most of the stuff we found, we've got the item 8 yet, is the exception to that. Okay, so I'll meet you in the Durandal when we can get segment address 8. See you guys in just a couple of seconds for you, and probably about 10 minutes for me. This is why I dislike. Oh wait, I know why they do that. I know why it moves faster down. So if you go down the wrong one, you're not going to be just sat walking at the same speed. Interesting. Anyway, head back to the dock and we'll get this show on the road. On return, it seems that you are unable to get past Alan, who's sat there like a fat person. So because we are unable to get past Alan, we will finish this episode off with us talking to Alan. And we shall get the Ether Summon. Now what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to make Junior the commander, the main person of the party, and see how it affects the speech. Now it does this with everyone. I do love it when Cosmos speaks to him as well, because Cosmos has some fantastically great funny lines, and if I could possibly show those to you, I would. But it would be a little difficult to require me to have to play through the entire game without getting any of those secrets, and, you know. Generally, it doesn't take too long to play through the game. You know, if I turn cheats on, if I basically hack my save file and had all the items and character bonuses, I could probably do it fairly quickly, or if I just simply, you know, turned random encounters off and ignored all battles, it would take me probably a matter of minutes just walking between areas, really, because the bosses would be easily beatable and blah, 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 but you know what I mean. Lovely. My stomach has been great today. I also found that a friend, I I shall impart the name for once, as I usually go on with names in this, managed to be on par or / beat me on Mario Kart without using any tricks or drifting, using an automatic and using a GameCube pad, because of course she doesn't like using the Wii wheel like men. Men can't use the Wii wheel because, to be honest, you've got an actual wheel, like I've got a PS1 wheel. Okay, I'll just let this run while I explain. So I've got I've got a main wheel, and it's attached to a desk, and it's, you know, properly works. It's a nice wheel. It works as a wheel, and you don't feel like a douche using it because it's there. It's attached to something. I love the way Junior sits down there. So you turn around. What the hell? Anyway, and you've got the, you know, it makes sense. I play with it, it's good, I enjoy it. I get the Wii wheel in my hands, I look like a total douche, just holding this little wheel, just spinning it around like, oh, look at me, I'm awesome with a wheel, look at me. And then you've got the worst kind of wheel, which is, basically, oh goodness, do we have to do something? Oh goodness, we have to blast away some stuff. And then you've got the wheel, which is the bloody Kinect wheel. I'm going to play a game which involves me using my hand to look like I'm jacking someone off. And then you've got how you change gear stick. Really? What would happen if you sat next to someone and someone looks through the window and you just see you grabbing hold of what looks like someone's crotch and shifting it up a gear? No, it looks pointless. It looks horrible. Why would you samurai? Why would you do anything for that? Ugh, it just annoys me. I can withstand a normal wheel. A wheel with some pedals are good, but that's... There, are we done now? I can't believe he's getting us to destroy all of these. This is ridiculous. Is there anything in them? Oh, right, well, that's all the stupid parts. But yeah, it's just one of my little pet peeves, is that I hate the Wii wheel. I hate the Kinect idea of what they show in the trailers. But what I hate more than all that is when people try and say it's better than a proper wheel, which is total balls. What have we done now? A lot of free world. We're trying to bloody... Okay. Well, this is the sequence we're going to get. What the hell's that? Thorny Blade is complete, and that's an ether for Shion. Basically, yeah, that's it. We're going to set it now. I'll set it. I've got that noise beginning to really piss me off. Just quickly go to ether. I'm forgetting under pain. Don't use other points set. And Thorny Blade is 4 points, so we'd have to put something off. But I'm not too bothered about that just yet. Okay, so as promised, this is the end of this episode. I'll meet you back, but I'll just go through some character adjustments while I'm gone. See you guys.